Welcome back, guys, to the next session, the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where we've just finished Chapter 4 of a climactic battle with new characters popping up all the time and Morag coming in for the save. With Puppy Cutie, now our friend as well. A cutie pie, some could say. We now continue further, deeper into the game, as Chapter 5 begins. Once the loading screen's got past, of course. Once the loading screen's got past. One day, we'll get there. We believe in the power of the loading screen. Chapter 5, Masters and Slaves.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Hazel's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam, your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they,
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Who are you?
I am Fan Lenorn, envoy for the Indoline Praetorium.
Oh, hi.
You are Rex, am I correct? Praetor Amalthus requests an audience. Please, come with me.
You're joking, right?
what would the Praetor want with me?
The Praetorium manages every blade and driver in Alrest. And as you are the driver of the Aegis.
The Praetorium wants that power for itself.
Not at all, my lady. The Praetor would like to meet his fellow Aegis driver. He wishes to speak to Master Rex. That is all.
His fella... You don't mean...
Indeed. The Praetor is Malus's driver. There is another matter. I believe you currently have a certain dagger in your possession?
You know about that?
Why, yes. I can tell. The Praetor is its original owner, after all.
So the Praetor, he's Cole's driver as well?
Yes.
Come off it. Just how old is he?
The current Praetor is Indoline. It's not that hard to believe.
The Indoline do live long lives.
Oh, right. Well, that would explain why Cole said the dagger's owner would know how to get to the World Tree.
Well, what do you say? You certainly won't regret it. An audience with Praetor Amalthus is an honor.
Wait a second.
I wouldn't buy it, Rex. This is too good to be true.
What do you think, Mithra? You noticed, right? As soon as we met Cole?
Yes. Though I had no idea that man had become the Praetor, of all things.
Should we?
There's a lot I want to ask him. I want to know about what happened after I went to sleep. And, of course, how it is that you happen to be here, Fan.
All right, then. I want to meet him too. In fact, we might have no other choice.
I feel minds are being blown. Or at least mine is. Past, present. New characters aplenty.
Hayes.
Lady Mithra, what are you doing out so late? Can't you sleep? At this time of year, the nights can be bitter. Please don't catch a cold.
I'm a blade. We don't exactly catch colds.
Of course. My apologies.
Hayes, you really don't remember?
I'm afraid you have me mistaken. I am Fan Lenorn, blade to Praetor Amalthus.
Right. Amalthus. Sorry. My mistake. You just reminded me of somebody I know. It is quite cold, isn't it? I might go back to my room, after all.
Yes. Good night, Lady Mithra.
Night, Fan.
Mithra, did you see her core crystal's shape?
I saw. That's not normal resonance.
It's not like with us and Rex, either.
I guess this is one more question for the Praetor. Sorry. Let's change over. I have to think.
Sure. No problem.
Right, the party formation has changed. Though, it's an interesting weave that's going on. The guy we're meeting is Malus's driver, but Malus has gone off the deep end. Everyone was part of a good faction, or at least the same faction at some point in time, though Torna seemed to be a faction outside of that. The only way I can really find out more and get my head around it is to keep on playing, after all. Pyra and Rex, all alone, on a boat, sailing to who knows where. We'll find out. You can also Mithra or Pyra, depending on Rex's requirements. What do you mean by requirements? So switch them outside of battle, go to main menu, characters Pyra, Mithra, and press Y. During battle, you can switch between them by pressing the button assigned to Pyra and Mithra's blade switch icon. Unlike with a regular blade switch, there's no cooldown time for changing between Pyra and Mithra, so Feel free to switch it up whenever. That sounds pretty good, though. Only a few minutes in and already confused. That I am, chat. That I am. Well, time to get moving. Well, at least we've got Pyro back now, so we can use focus and fire, etc. Fan Lenorn seems to be the person I want to speak to. However, there is Tora and Poppy. I'm wondering if talking to Poppy will actually give... speaking to Tora will actually give Poppy one of her no-pon checks on the checklist, if you know what I mean. Sure, will you be gifted a sub as we eat another fruity rice ball by Judicious? Thank you very much. Tora, a bit worried about Dadapon and Lila, but Tora, stay with Rex. Especially now Rex invited to meet most special person in Indol. Rex even more amazing than Tora thought. Yeah, well, if Morag's still around, you've been placed. Fan has special power that easily defeat dangerous Torna fighters. Poppy quite intrigued. Is special power like that normal in Indol? It's one that could get rid of Mithra, more or less, by the sound of it. It sounds a bit too ridiculously powerful. Let's put it that way. Oh, we got guys around here, but camera angle means that I'm often disappearing. Brigid. Now, seems to be a blade that is passed down through the royal family by the look of it. I imagine you must have been through much. I was surprised to see how much you had all grown since our encounter in Torrigoth. You fought splendidly as allies as well. Perhaps you're beginning to truly make the Aegis' power your own. Aegis. I'll never get used to saying that either. Ah. Don't want to speak to you again. I want to speak to Morag. Speak to the crew before we... Well, crew. Passengers. Before we talk to the main quest. I must say, I never expected to be travelling on the same vessel as the Aegis and her driver. Worry not. I have no hostile intentions towards you at present. I have resolved to observe your journey and judge its worth for myself. Oh, the scrunchy camera angle. Dromark. You're the voice of wisdom. Oh, it looks like I'm going to speak to Nia first. Rex, should be careful when things fall into place too easily. I know we were heading to Indol anyway, but something smells fishy about this to me. I don't like how that Flamebringer woman's still following us around either. Well, everything's fishy right now, yeah. To think that Malos' driver was none other than Praetor Amalthus. But why would His Eminence allow Malos to do as he pleased without reproach, I wonder? I suppose the only way to find out is to speak to him in person. And that I shall do. I probably do know how to change the camera to move in and out, he says. Because it's in the menus right here. But all the same, it's just kind of... Auto camera is not a hard invention in games nowadays. And should just generally be part and parcel of a game. Being able to move a camera, great as well. But equally, it should automatically sort itself out. Right then, Fan Lenorn, let's speak to you. Master Rex, there is still quite some time left before we reach Indol, and I'm sure you must be tired after all you went through in Moradin. Perhaps you would like to rest a while. Well, rest seems to be the thing to do. I will rest indeed. Good night then, Rex. To more cutscenes, I'm sure.
Is it working?
Yes. I can hear the Blade's voices now.
Come with me. Akos has found something very interesting.
Very well.
Hey, look at this.
Temperantia. Rumor had it that Morardain were conducting an excavation there. So I thought I should check it out and,
It's changed a lot. But this shape... That's a Judicium Titan weapon.
Judicium? I know that name.
Right. It was destroyed. A casualty of the Aegis War. And it's where the Flesh Eaters were created.
Is that so?
What now?
If it's a threat to us, it should be destroyed. Or... we could make use of it.
Damn it all! I can't believe this!
Hello, Petroka. And a very good day to you, too. Don't tell me.
No, don't worry about that. We got the goods, no problem.
Well, that's something. So, why the temper tantrum?
And that's how it went down. Long story short, we had to make a run for it.
And you're sure it wasn't your ether field that was disturbed?
A female blade from Indal.
Jin, it's Hayes. No doubt about it. Jin?
Mikhail, how goes the work on the Marsanis?
Oh, that's no problem. It'll take a little longer than I thought, but we'll get there.
And Dakos? Where's the Aegis right now?
Near the Leftherian archipelago. She's on the move, maybe on a ship.
Maybe they're heading for Indal.
Hmm?
Where are you?
Temperatia. To buy some time.
What about the Aegis? If that man gets into her head...
Not happening. That's not how Mithra works.
In fact, she'll be a big help to us. After all, only an Aegis can open up the path to the World Tree. Malos, there's a lot of work to be done on what we got from the Guild. You guys, stay here and help Mikhail. I'll go to Temperatia. Alone.
Fine by me.
Very well. Take care of yourself.
That guy.
He's a real man's man. How is he just able to wander around, though? Do drivers really have no agency of their blades, like calling them back or anything like that?
Amazing. It looks like a mountain of clouds.
The Leftherian archipelago. Indal is currently positioned beyond the Cloud Ridge. It would take quite some time to sail around. So we'll be traveling over land from here.
I suppose not even a Titan ship could surpass such an obstacle.
If we have to walk, we'd best get moving now.
It's been a while.
Must be 5 years.
Rex, have you been here before?
It's where I grew up. Me and Gramps are from Fonset Village. Just over the ridge here.
I wouldn't have pegged you for Leftherian.
So this is your home?
I'm home! Well, this is nice news. Looks like a crazy place to grow up in, though. A Leftherian archipelago.
Well, I guess it'd be quickest for me to lead the way from here. We just need to get over the ridge, right?
Indeed. The delegation from Indal will meet us there.
Roger that.
We'll leave it to Rex. Lead the way.
Ha ha!
Don't get an inflated head. We're just following the islands, you know?
Hey, it's still dangerous. There's a lot of tough monsters around these parts.
Well, I won't deny that.
So how are we going?
What about Fonset?
What about it?
Will we pass it?
I mean, we could go that way.
Let's do it. I mean, let's visit your village.
Okay, calm down.
Someone's rather excitable.
Not like normal, Pyra.
I mean, don't you want to see the place where Rex grew up?
Sure, but I'm not getting my ears in a twist.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That route's probably one of the safest we could take. How about it?
I'll leave the decision to you.
Then let's do it! We'll head off as soon as we're ready.
Yeah! Hey, what are you still doing here anyway?
I volunteered to come along. I'm acting as a representative of the Empire. Is there a problem?
No, not at all. The Praetorium has extended an invitation to the Aegis. We would not wish to conceal this information from the other nations.
Oh, yes. That's the Praetorium for you. Impartial to the last, eh?
Indeed.
That's not a problem for you, is it, Nia?
Sure, we're best friends now. I'll get over it throwing me in jail one day.
Now, now, my lady. Morag and Brigid are on our side. That's much safer than the alternative.
Yeah, I suppose.
Come on, Nia, lighten up. It was all a big misunderstanding. They helped us out and everything, remember?
You're such an idiot sometimes.
I'm an optimist.
Call it what you want. You're still an idiot. Ugh. Okay, fine. It's water under the bridge. Go on. Friends, yeah?
Very well. Friends it is.
If only friends were that easy. Right, the party formation has changed. Has it now? Has it? That's better. Right then. We now have a new setup. Morag is in the party. We're friends, after all. So it's time to let the friends bond some more. Agat, come with me as we enter a world of side quests galore, most likely. As the chat was discussing, will he be tempted by side quests? Will there be a hot spring? Will there be more? As the cutscenes continued on. Luckily, we found a Nopon straight away to talk to, so that's not too bad. And a chest hidden under a dock. Who would have guessed it? I gotta really check her out a bit and try to equip stuff to her. Just poop stuff on my head. We got ourselves a garnet. Bit of cash too. And look what I found straight away. Who'd have guessed? A side quest. Meh, Solana Alpha Captain Heart not beating. What? It's just a dead guy and you don't even care. Do something about it. Don't just go meh. What should Uki do? If only he has some kind of zappy power. You want me to stabilize it with a lecture? Is something the matter here? Uki just arrived here at Lefaria Island. Tour guide Sulala here was meant to showing Uki around. The guy just died. But Sulala get even more excited than Uki. Sulala slip and hit the head. That's not good at all. I can fetch a doctor. Like a normal human response, except, you know. Wait, please. Too late now for Dr. Sulala had already stopped beating. He's so dead. Could Tren use lightning pads, start Heart of Sulala again? Yeah, give me about 20 more hours in the game. Let me get my parrot first. What? It's no time for hesitate. Every second life of Sulala is slip away.
Here we go.
Oh well. Looks like I just don't have the power to do this. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, we can come back and revive this person with no heart in in many hours' time. Why have a side quest like that? Why have that as a side quest? Come on. He'll be fine, yeah. Meh. Assessor thought we'd never make it back alive. Something wrong. Assessor was on way to Fonset on business errand, when all of a sudden Assessor loose footing on narrow road and slipped into Cloud Sea. Assessor managed to doggy paddle, to safety on small island, but was great struggle to reach surface again. Friends have bigger bodies than Assessor, so should watch steps even closer. Okay then, Assessor. We'll sort things out with, Don't worry, maybe their physiology's different. You know? Maybe Nopon physiology means that they can survive like that. You know, survive, even though while dead, for a while. I mean, you can always hope, I guess. There's other things I want to do as well. We didn't find the bracer in Moradane and stuff like that. Well, let's go check out Salvaging Point.
Time for some treasure hunting. Yo.
Ah, the triple A's. Oh, no, we did get triple A's.
Right.
I thought Custom Master's with me.
Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
I can't believe the first side quest was that. Really? We already collected one.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Come on, I got.
The time to defend is now.
Why not?
It's going smoothly. Keep this up.
My dead body. My thoughts exactly.
Much appreciated.
Well, this session's going well with weird happenings and weird people and
No!
weirds.
We lost the upper hand.
Draw the enemy's attention.
I give up.
My dead body. I draw my back.
I like your attitude.
We might not have a topple now that I'm not using.
Full tackle.
My dead body. Much appreciated.
Who I need to use.
It's going smoothly.
I'm so confused now after that.
Strong smack. You chose well. In I go.
The enemy's element now win.
Yes. This is where we show them who's who. Lane.
Alright. I gotta get my brain back working again.
It won't be that easy. Radiance.
I just don't even know anymore. I just don't.
Alright, did you see me? That was a cool move, yeah?
It was a
You're
fine
all
display
mine.
of swordsmanship. I could learn a lot from it.
Swordsmanship, that was an axe, but never mind.
Treasure acquired.
You tried, we all tried, it's all good. Let's move on from what was behind us. The ancient wisdom has been learned, so brilliant. Got ourselves another power up. And now I'm just confused with the world at large. It's a flow bunnet.
This will be a walk in the park.
I will show no mercy, even to the likes of you.
This is why we needed Morag. We needed more
Come
accents.
Come out.
Yeah, my brain's... I've only just started the session and my brain's fried thanks to just the quest where we basically got to fry that person's
What have we
brain.
here?
With electricity. It's brilliant. Someone's dying. This seems like the most urgent of quests, but no, we'll get to it later. Electra needs more training after all. Right then, Pirate, you're in here, so let's move on. Obviously, we've got to also equip Morag with stuff too, and have to get us some blades equipped. Let's just move forward to hope that I can actually reach the town at some point here. So technically, you can just go up here, but you can also go... Maybe I don't want to go down there. Maybe I do want to go up here. Oh, what's that? I don't want to hug the big flying fish before anyone says it. I wish I had a sprint button. Whatever it is, hug it. No! Narrow, icy, downward sloping platform. No, this is white sand.
I've gained a new memory.
I've gained a new memory, have I? Well, this place looks massive. And there's another side quest to pick up on top of that. Let's just dodge through the enemies at the moment. Free hugs here. Nope, no free hugs for the enemies. I only hug specific enemies when I wish to. I hope to not randomly meet up with some ridiculously leveled monster that wants to bash me in the face. So this monster seems to be either a slug or it's swimming in the sand. No, it is kind of like a caterpillar again. But it seems that someone's been mobbed over here, under attack. A lure. Is that blade? Or is just some kind of armor? A maiden voyage quest has been received. Right, well, let's go fight you guys with the HD Gaming battle camera. And Mox Elika. Whatever that did hurt.
I like your attitude.
Eagle Eye.
I missed. Topple up.
Come on, Brigid, you can do things. I believe. We've got all the heat we ever need now. I get Mithra out when I need it.
Rolling smash.
Everyone targets this guy, we'll be good.
For sure. Everyone's getting
Oh,
the element is now.
It sends a great fire in its heart. Radiance!
I take it the Morag's a little bit under attack at the moment. And I appreciate this fact. Let's finish first one of it.
Watch out!
And then start the fighting after the fact.
It won't be that. It sends great fire. Be vigilant. What would you have me do?
Rolling smash.
Watch out. Do that.
Let's use self-destruct on it. It's been a while since we've heard that.
I feel a single core. My dead body.
Rush down.
Why not? His element is now.
So really, I just need to set a load of blades on Morag at this point in time.
What? You can't do that.
The thing I need to do the most. Oh, they've moved out of range. Was not expecting that. The other one might end up getting in the fight at this point. Let's finish the job. Oh, no, another one's come in now.
Just give me the why not? Just let me know if you need assistance.
The quest tried to end then at that moment as well. So essentially then, I can change to Mithra by just pressing Pyra. Whenever I wish.
This is unexpected. Have my thanks.
It's going smoothly. Keep this up.
And we don't have any wind blades to finish off the lot. So let's just sort this guy out. Finish the quest. We got a joint combo finish.
Lady Morag with my life.
And we also got some affinity for Pyra.
Here, here, Bridget. We go together. Pride of the Empire emblazoned on our hearts.
Are they very, like, patriotic towards their nation, are they? See all that loot and it's gone. Yeah, I'm good at picking up loot. I hope there's a magnet attachment for loot in the future, because I could need that. Oh goodness, thank you, you really saved me. My name is Ulua. You can probably tell I'm a blade. Call it. Nice to meet you. Invite her to join us at Aswam to a driver. Well, of course, Aswam to a driver. Ah, you know this. My driver's a wonderful young man named Reed. He's still a novice driver, not yet as strong as you. Nor is he much of a swordsman yet. So when you face danger, he tends to run away. Nice guy. But a Mox Elika caught him unawares from behind and sent him tumbling down into the Cloud Sea. That's not good. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm still alive, so he must be too. That's a good point, to be fair. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Do you think you'd be able to help, perhaps look for Reed? He might be fine right now, but if you got attacked by a monster, he'd be just sit and duck. We'll take care of it, Brigid. I hope you will lend me your aid. But of course, Lady Morag, I hope I can satisfy your expectations. Thank you. There's a chance that Reed may return under his own steam, so I'll wait here in case he does. Now that you're not being attacked by everything that you didn't try to fight off.
No! We lost the upper hand.
So you say.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Rolling smash.
I'd rather not see how many special blades I can get or anything like that. I'm quite fine going with the roulette. I just got asked in chat if I could check my blade album. I feel like I've already got a fair few, and to be honest, because of the expansion pass and the overdrive protocols, I feel quite fine for switching some blades over if I need to. For example, switching Percival maybe. Switching Percival onto Morag would probably not be a bad idea. Specialized tank with multiple elements. Seems good to me.
Let's do this. Our emotions are in tune, Rex.
My thoughts exactly.
And nighttime it is.
Come out, come out.
Well, we got to start picking up some of the stuff here. We got Flash Blue on Puppy Cutie, so that's cool. In fact, there's so much to check out. It's ridiculous. Do I have any DLC side quests for Chapter 5? I think I do, in fact. So that's something to do as well. Right, so it looks to me that his quest is literally below us. But I'm not sure how easy it is to just drop down there myself. Maybe that's something we'll be checking out in the future.
What have we here?
I know quite a bit.
And to those wondering if you can change your Twitch name, Peter, yes you can. Ah, Brigid also has mineralogy. Okay. We know which quest we're doing last, and that's saving that guy. Or girl, I don't know. Don't judge a nope on by its cover, I guess.
What have we here?
Allow me!
If I can get some healing blades, Kasumasa would be switched out of a job as well. I don't know, I just like thinking about specializing rather than having everyone... What the hell is this? So like sand volcanoes? Or spouts? Just the way it's formed itself is a bit bizarre. Which way do I want to go? That way or that way? That way's nearer to our lost driver. Looks like if I fall here, there's no getting back up again. Oh well. And that's me wanting to check the menu, continue further, do this and that, all at the same time.
Heals an aching soul.
Well, at least I've got Electra, so he can save him in the future. Ish. I'll have to complete so many things to get the electric mastery up in the first place. Or the electric shock thing. Okay, this isn't actually getting us nearer to the guy. I don't think. It's getting us nearer to somewhere. One mark on the quest is such a boy named Reed who fell into the Cloud Sea. Easier said than done. I mean, he's down there after all, and oh. Technically, can I just jump down to some of these islands then and be perfectly fine with that? It doesn't look too bad, does it? I'd say he's on there. But then it's getting back up here again, so what I might do is continue on to what I'd consider to be an obvious landmark. Except the monsters all of a sudden jumped up in level to Morag's level. Is that a landmark that I can fast travel to, though? Now we got the Leftharian. No, only got the Rigette Waters is actually just that place. So we can fast travel back to there. Now we could jump down and save that guy and then fast travel there and then run that way. Let's save the guy. It's just kind of water, yeah, kind of water. Risk for a biscuit. Now you're speaking my language. So maybe we let past. Is that under or is it there? Oh, there's it. Alright. Apart from that. Of course, we've been getting... Well, Perrin's just... Yeah. Perrin. Yeah. Let's get Dromark.
I feel I am learning a great many things.
Leveled up a little bit more. So now he's got Ancient Wisdom level 3. Electra managed to get talent. Somehow. Sparky Girl. Though we're still not doing too well for this. The Mastery of Thunder, which is something we really do need.
My thirst for knowledge is endless.
I imagine Bridges is just trust. I'm so glad that it's just trust.
Critical update installed.
Not bad. Well, you're just trust as well, aren't you? Do I actually have to be using you to get that? Can I send Poppy on mercenary quests? These are things to wonder.
I did good, didn't I?
Thanks.
The Lunch of Love. What the hell? We'll take the experience and all that.
I'll back you up whenever you need me.
Murakumo's been doing a good job. Alright, we've only got 2 places to level 2 development at this point. Not that great. I think we've also got every red quest in every area cleared out. Like I said, Rock, I said Percy. It seems Poppy is unsendable. Poppy does not want to join in. Or anyone's main blade cannot be sent. This is interesting to know. And let's send you...
Reporting.
What's the plan, boss?
And you again. Murakamo, you've never failed me.
That's some responsibility.
Off you go. Get me some more experience.
Me.
Just remember to have fun.
So much to manage at this point in time, especially considering we did that straight dive for everything in the future. Who knows if there's a Merc quest here I need to pick up, so maybe I'll leave one slot free, but then I need to get more Merc stuff to get this up and that up and yada and yada. With that though, Morag now stands to have blades bound to her. Because we didn't bind any blades at all last session, whatsoever. There's so much to do. I mean, for example, Oxcall's here. Well, I can equip. I guess let's do that, and endurance as well. And then you probably need to be, yeah, modified too, the wood chips there. No special effects on it, but more power is not bad. Oh, whoa, the block rate. Look at the block rate failure. Is it something like these aren't tanking chips? And that I can find specifically tanking chips? I mean, why would I want to change when it's got that block rate? Why would I want to change? I do not know. Right. Well, I'm sure I'll find out in time. Let's put some equipment on you. If we're going to summon some blades, increases agility by 15. That a useful thing to have on you, by the look of it. Restores 4% of HP of damage dealt after a successful auto attack. Ain't bad, I guess. Increase the HP restored when being revived by 37% isn't bad either. But it's very situational. You don't want people to be dying in the first place. So let's get... Where's our luck? God, you're as lucky as Rex. And doesn't Rex have a talent for luck? And we can also, maybe there's like an affinity chart I can start doing for you, because you've got 8,670 skill points there waiting to be used.
That wraps that up nicely.
We can't go on past
the culmination of years of
this
training.
bit until the future, so... There's dexterity. There's luck.
That wraps that up nicely. That wraps that up nicely.
That wraps that up nicely.
This is the culmination of years of
There's
training.
too much stuff here.
This is the culmination of years
To
of
do.
training.
Take pure
As it
stats
should
first. Alright. Potion effects boosted.
That wraps that up nicely.
And then I'd go for probably that one next. Even Tora's got enough to kind of level up something. We can make him luckier. In fact, we could do two things, so...
Good work, puppy!
Let's continue on with that. Yep, we did a lot at the end of last session, and now we've kind of got to do all the clearing up of things. Let's take that.
That's about that.
And we got 4,000 points here.
Hey, we didn't do half
HP's
bad.
probably not bad. And we'll let you build up towards another one. Ah, no, may as well get some extra HP.
Not bad at all.
So many things to use, eh? And I bet if I go to Enhanced Arts that she's actually got a ton of points. Who'd have guessed? So let's look at her abilities too, more Og stuff. Everyone's going on about me getting blades now. Made enemy attacks during driver arts. Increases aggro drawn from driver arts by 50%. Increases damage dealt to toppled enemies by 50%. And that one causes break. I don't know, maybe Judgment's better than Radiance? One can only be one target, and the others... 2 Aether abilities, 1 physical ability. mean, being able to dodge art sounds pretty good. Let's just level him up from here. I don't know if I should be reading these names. Alright. So you can power up the recharge speed of that one. Let's go with that one and extra aggro. That's what tanks are for, because that will be nearly level up anyway soon enough. Alright, so we've done accessories, we've done affinity chart, we've done pouch setup. No. I bet you love an army issue violin. I don't know. Some pie gauge gain. You want a passion fruit shake? Extra pie gauge probably isn't too bad. The tanking stats really. Affinity gains, special recharges. Am I eating through all my sweets at this point in time? Wouldn't surprise me if I had. That seems pretty good. Sunshine pie. It's not a favourite. You don't like sunshine pie? I like sunshine pie. Alright, so now it's time for the real stuff. The real stuff. I did equip her with, we're going to jump down and save that guy in a second, honest. But we've got to equip Morag at this point. Alright, I gave you the luck 21, so your luck is now 191. And I bet you've got even, like, experience I can use in an inn to ridiculously boost your level ridiculously high. It's time to summon some blades. We have a ton of common core crystals, a ton of rare core crystals, a beastly core crystal. We got 2 legendary core crystals. Should we summon some rares? Like a few? She's got ridiculously high levels of things anyway. I didn't even know what to use, so let's just not use anything. I know I've got legendary core crystals and they sound kind of fun to use, but we're going to keep them for a little bit longer. It's going to be a common blade now, ready? Let's get down in the camera. It's a common blade! Yay! And we got a healer. That's not what we want on you. Even with rare crystals, still doesn't give you the good stuff. Is he 7? I don't know. I've skipped him completely. And the addiction begins. Gotta get my gacha system going, you know? Well, this one looked interesting. Yeah, I thought it was a small woman one. It's a tank. So, that's a thing. Sora? Wrong game. I'll set it for the time being, I guess.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations.
You don't have to do anything with your ass, my dear. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. At least tank, yeah. Essentially, I've got 2 tanks that I can transfer using the overdrive protocols we got. We got a meaty guy, whoever this meaty guy is. You're not rare enough. I hate you. We got Canisada. I get more rares out of common cores than I do rares. I'm not even kidding as well. Have I got anything from a rare core yet? I mean, that's another standard blade. At least a tank. Now it's another attacker. Come on. Come on. It's not that hard. And I've got the legendary cores, which are a higher tier above that still. Well, that was a mysterious fire thing. This one's got a weird helmet. Okay, it's another tank. It's a different kind of tank-ish. No, it's not. It's just a male version. Well, at least we've got 2 tanks now.
Hey, you're the boss!
And that means 2 different... So, Master Defender as well, because we've got 3 tanks. Reduces damage taken, boosts auto attack aggro, and boosts art spec aggro. Which is pretty good, like, as an effect term. Let's use 2 more, and then I'll leave it. Because I've kind of been told about doing something else at this point. Which I didn't want to be, but... Because I've got a lot of cores, I should hold on to them. That's a special one. That's another big chunky man. I wish they were quests instead of the gacha system. Now we've got to gacha them all. We've got big beefy tank guy now. Let's have big beefy tank guy instead of slightly wimpier tank guy, yeah?
Finally, it's my turn.
We haven't got a big beefy tank guy. My luck is not too good. Today, anyway. That's a special one, isn't it? No, it's a dog. That didn't look like a dog on the thing. Did not look like a dog. Oh, we could set her into many different types right now, but at least Mora's got 2 extra blades equipped, which means it'll boost her stats for now. Let's jump down. Wee-hee! What the hell's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, what? I could land on that platform. I don't know how healthy I would have been afterwards, but still. You don't believe enough in the heart of the cause. No, obviously I don't. Oh. Ow. Merkliblay Islets has been reached. Where is the guy? He's just chilling, is he?
Treasure acquired.
We're gonna have a common crystal call at least. Hello, Reed. We found you. You're a young kid. Bit weird to meet someone here. Well, we were only here because we come to meet you. I lost my blade. I'm waiting here till she shows up. So here's the thing. She doesn't want to. What? All I told you to come find me. Are you quite alright? As you can see, I'm doing just dandy. But I don't want to go back to Ulla. She's always on me like, train up, get stronger. I've had enough of her nagging. Even just now when I got knocked into the Clousey by a Moxelica. Senyu just proves it. She thinks I can't get back on my own. She told me you have to go on a training mission, so we've been doing some travelling. But I haven't gotten any stronger, not a bit. Nolo doesn't trust me at all. I don't want to be a driver anymore. Wow. There are people that literally die to try and become drivers. Tell him it's fine to be weak at his age. Yeah, I'd say that. I know I'm just a kid, but... I wonder if I could get as strong as you if I tried really hard. Worry not. Okay, worry not. Fine. I'll go to Ulla for now, and I'll tell her not to be so annoying. Alright, well, that was easy enough. As long as this takes me all the way back up again.
Poppy boosters engaged.
That answered another question I had. Do other party members' blades still affect certain things? The answer to that is yes. As we launch right into battle. They never saw me. So no matter what other people's blades, I can use nicely. Even if they're not equipped currently. Alright then, Olua. Maybe cut the kid a little bit of slack. Lol, PJ. Millennials. I'm a millennial. Oi! Reed, I'm so glad you're alright. Sorry for worrying you. Indeed, if you trained up and got a little stronger, I wouldn't have to worry so much. No, you've got to stop with that, Oliver. Didn't this just prove it? I'm no driver. Not yet. I've got to get strong like these guys before I can go off on journeys and stuff. But the training trips are how you become strong, Reed. Aye, there's a limit. Let's travel after I've learned how to sword fight and what have you. You've got it all backwards. It's like you're asking me to make a banquet when I can't even hold a knife. Well, you can do it with spoons. Lots of spoons. If you just put your mind to it, though, everyone's got to start somewhere. The most important thing is taking the first step, and you might just have a trifle banquet. You don't need knives for trifle. The wise words of Alessandri, 2018. Ah, let's talk about this later. We should be thankful to these fine people. I don't care, whatever. Go home. You can do your training mission alone. Young man, here's something by way of thanks. I hope we meet again sometime and we can talk properly. Here's hoping they sort it out eventually. The maiden voyage is ours. Quest done, we got an aggro boost. More importantly, it's all this that experience that we picked up, to be honest. Let's head further down that path over there. Oh, Poppy Cutie got a key affinity ward up. Ah, no, this is the, of course this is. We just completed a quest. Best thing to pick up a quest quick and complete that for affinity awards, right?
There is still much to learn.
That's your critical one, isn't it? Yep. Switch along. Briggers gets second line now.
My sleeve.
Alright, so what's this? Keen Eye. Ah! Ah! We've got 2 Keen Eye. We can go sort out Falala's quest finally. And yes, I still remember her name. And we gotta use 4 desserts and she'll be a happy woman. We'll have Keen Eye level 2. Ishin level up Agat, eh?
I feel I can get stronger.
That did Sora a fair bit, didn't it? And Tenka too.
I've still room to grow yet.
I know. Acquire tree items.
Next goal already in sight.
Alright, Poppy Cutie. It's going to get Fortitude. Of course, the first one we got with Fortitude. 4 from the vegetables category, we can get Fortitude level 2. Ah, so many of our problems are sorting themselves out just from a little bit at the start of the episode. Or start of the section, anyway. I remembered something, yeah. I gotta go back to Falala. To be honest, I kind of want to go back once I've sorted out the more Ardain bracelet. So I can, like, do more of Vess's quest as well. I call that trust up, man. Hey, Chronogon. Sam has a memory. Rarely, sometimes, it happens. Even Sams are allowed memories. Now, I'm betting something ambushes me. Because this is a bit of a long path for there to be nothing going on. A sudden gust of wind sends our protagonist off the center. Get that cash. 4,194 in cash. Thank you. Fortitude and Keen Eye. We can finish off more side quests than ever before. Just chilling out to the music currently, walking around. The Keen Eye gods have blessed Alessandri.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Alright, this is the way I'm supposed to be going first, just judging by the levels of our enemies. Can I just sneak round past this guy? I mean, technically, they're probably not going to want to...
Bring it on.
Alright, I can sneak round... Whoa! Can you attack the guy, please? I'm going to die.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh my goodness. Get it, Nia. Get it. I'm alive. It's because it was targeting another enemy entirely. That's no good for me. Phew. I mean, a stupid way to die, wouldn't it?
My dead body.
A very stupid way to die.
My
My powers will finish this.
My new enemy in the mix.
Oops. I pulled.
Armor veil.
Everyone's getting
In I go.
rolling smash.
Let's kill this one off.
Well,
There is
done.
a reason why I am so my dead body.
Just give me the outside.
This is the
It's nearly over my dead body, that's the problem.
Just give me the order.